Polish Cadets Center is truly a special and amazing place. It's a place that is still used for recreational use, from polka dancing to bingo to a great place to take the family out for dinner. But beneath the thick layers of brick that makes this amazing building to what it is today is the hidden history of war, slavery, prohibition, gambling, and other untold secrets. The building was built in 1913 and used as a gentleman's club for recreational purposes. The history of this building is still very much alive inside. With paranormal reports from people hearing disembodied voices to people being smacked, I got to experience what this building and the spirits inside had to offer firsthand. Here is my documentary into the paranormal world inside the Polish Cadets Center. This is Paranormal Hotspot.
You go ahead. Going down to the basement. Polish Cadets, February 22nd, 2013, about 12:10 a.m. Thanks.
Which side, you wine side or?
Okay, whatever side you guys want to go.
As we've all made it down into the basement, we decided to start out on the left side of the basement.
Okay.
This side?
As I'm turning on my video camera and getting ready for our investigation, I capture this EVP, which sounds like not knowing or not hearing this EVP at the time, we continued our way into the basement.
I'm gonna go by Ray's hallway. Right now I'm just doing a EMF sweep. See a spike right here. Is that any of you? Is that any of you? That was
basement, Raymond's workstation, or Ray's workstation, where supposedly a finger of his got cut off. Placing a recorder right here on the flag. Is there anyone by the name Ray down here? If anyone's down here, can you please come talk to us for a little bit? Anyone hear like something being dragged or anything?
It's kind of hard over here with that compressor.
Yeah. We're sorry to disturb you if we are tonight. We're friends of the owners. They gave us permission to be here tonight.
This is the time to talk to us. We have equipment that we could be able to hear you when we listen back later. You want to give us a message or say something into one of the recorders?
What kind of work did you do down here? Thought I just heard someone. Thought I just heard someone. Thought I heard someone again. Thought I heard someone again.
If you can't say anything, can you move something? Or throw something? Something to let us know that you're at least here?
I heard someone very deep next to me down here. I have a very strong pressure on my back. Yeah, like right in between my two shoulder blades.
We're gonna grab some pictures. That infrared,
Yeah.
because I just don't want to go directly into the flash.
I mean, it felt really, really tight.
Do you have a name that we can call you by? Do you have a name that we can call you by?
Why
Why are you still attached to this place? From what I was told, there's really no records of any deaths here. So do you have a personal connection with this place? Did you come here often?
Do you come here to play with the little girl? Keep her company?
Jak się masz? Dziękuję. The first sentence I said was, it's a greeting, how are you doing? Good to see you. The second one would have been a response, should they have said, doing good. It's a pre-phrase. I'm hoping that I caught the response in between my two sentences. Do you speak English? Or just Polska? Or neither? Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Yeah.
To see if they're Polish, English, or German.
Did any of you use this basement as a hiding area?
Thanks, Bert.
Any of you use this basement as a hiding area?
Thanks, Bert.
What?
You asked if they used it as a hiding area and they poked me in the back of the head.
What would you be hiding from, or who?
Psychedelic thing again. It's come back that way. But it's from further back. Yeah.
Ending EVP in the basement, back area, workstation.
Without knowing how much audio evidence I had just captured in the back of the basement, I decided to end my EVP session. I moved all my equipment into the middle of the basement, where I had then continued my investigation and EVP session.
That's my shadow. So, according to the owners, there hasn't been any recorded deaths here. So what that tells me is that there's a personal connection here with any of the spirits. You have to remember, this place was founded in 1899. Construction started and the foundation started in 1908, and everything was completed in 1913. This place was set out to be a gentleman's club, a recreational center, a place for all nationalities, no matter what your background was. Everyone was welcomed here. Women weren't even welcomed here, though, until 1932. So between 1913 and 1932, this was just a gentleman's club only. That was me just exhaled. But you have to remember, too, Prohibition came through here. Slavery was coming through here. They housed soldiers here, trained soldiers here. It's my shadow. So, with thousands and thousands and thousands of people coming through here, you don't know what type of connection anyone had here. And that's what we're here to do. That's what we're here to find out. So we just hope that any of the spirits here can come and talk to us. Come and spend some time with us. I decided to head upstairs with another investigator that was leaving for the night. I left my camera rolling and my digital recorder rolling down in the basement, not knowing this is what I was about to capture. So far, we really haven't had much going on here.
You like the music?
Unfortunately, spirits don't work on cue.
You think to yourself, show me where you are.
We have nothing but good intentions. Is there any way you can come up to me and speak into my recorder that I'm holding in my left hand? Alright, I just heard someone back there. Ray, if you're back there, can you come talk to me, please? It's my shadow. After spending quite some time in the basement and receiving no further responses to the questions I was asking, I decided to pack up my gear and head my investigation to the first floor recreational room. As I walked into the first floor recreational room, first thing I noticed was this very large mirror that went from wall to wall. After spending some time and setting up my camera gear, I decided to walk around the room for a minute just to get a sense of feeling for it. I started feeling the hairs on my neck start standing up, with a slight chill that went down my back. It was a sense of feeling as if I walked into a room that I shouldn't have walked into, nor did I belong in. And then I started feeling the sense of as if somebody was watching me from each corner of the room. PvP session, first floor ballroom. I have Tammy and Alyssa on the outside of the door. Good evening. My name is Kurt. I'm here on behalf of the owners, Corky and Wendy. Right off the bat, I'm starting to feel cold spots. I'm freezing. Feels like just cold air is just hugging me right now. But this building is just amazing. Right when you walk through here, I mean, you could just feel the history of the building. Everywhere you turn, there's just something from the early 1900s. Thought I heard a noise. It's places like this that makes it so fun and so exciting to do these type of investigations. If anyone is here with us or with me right now, can you come speak to me, please? I thought I just saw a shadow back there. Yeah, it's all in the middle. Not since I've been in here. After setting up my equipment and beginning an EVP session, I decided to use my K2 meter and sweep the room for any EMF fields. I couldn't understand logically why there would be only a high EMF registration on my K2 meter at about my height. It would also dissipate when I would go higher with the K2 and lower with the K2. But after hearing the EVP I captured, tied all the pieces
It
together.
doesn't make sense. Why would there be EMF in the middle of the room, but not up and not down at the ground?
After hearing this EVP during evidence review, which sounded like we're not there, could this have been a
Can you
voice
please
of a
come talk
spirit
to
of
me?
a person who was once a slave and was trying to hide from me by saying, "We're not there"? Spirits use energy to manifest themselves, or to communicate with us through our digital recorders and other equipment we use. Remember, at the time the K2 meter was showing a high EMF. Was my K2 meter catching the spirit drawing its energy from the room or other sources so it could say to me,
I heard there's a little girl that's seemed to be believed that is here. I heard there's a horrible accident with her out in the front of this building. And I heard that she was ran over and they tried to save her. She was brought into here. If anyone is with me, there's a green dot in the middle of the floor. Can you walk up to it, please? Can you find that green light? If you walk up to that green light, you'll make other colors appear. And that'll show me that you are here. And it'll show me that you can find that green light and we can communicate and we can talk to each other. I've heard reports of people being smacked, doors being slammed shut on people. For such a beautiful place with a beautiful history, why would there be people still here doing that sort of stuff? Are you protecting this place? Were you here before this building was even built? Were you here before this building was even built? I thought I just heard someone. That sounded like a female. I just heard you. Can you come up to that green light on the floor, please? I really think I heard you. If I did, I thank you. So I thought you said, yeah. I thought you said, yeah, you were here before this building was even built. Are you tied into the land somehow? Are you Native American? Are you a soldier? Were you here as a soldier during one of the wars? I'm not here. There's an odd smell just came through here. I don't know. I can't really describe it. It was real fast. Just a quick second. At first, it smelled like perfume. I don't know. Were you housed here as a soldier? Did you do any training here? If any of the answers are yes to any of my questions, can you please come up to that green light in the middle of the floor? I can't hear you with my own 2 ears. That's why I use all this equipment. These are ways for you to communicate with us. Everyone has a story. Everyone wants to tell their story. I'm here to give you that chance and that opportunity to tell me your story, please. I love the history of this building. I love what I've heard so far about it. And for anyone to stick around here after they passed on, they must love this building too. Is that true? Was there a lot of gambling here? Was there any bootlegging? What's the secret room up on the 3rd floor? What was that room used for? Well, if you did communicate with me and I did not hear you, thank you. I'm going to be moving on to another room. Ending EVP session, 1st floor ballroom. Can you show me yourself in the mirror? Oh, I got real cold.
Hello? Is there anyone here with me? My name is Kurt. Can you tell me your name, please? If someone is here with me right now, can you please give me a sign? Do you speak a different language? Can you tell me what this building was like when it was first built and opened to the public? You guys see the light blackout behind the door?
I don't see it.
I could have sworn underneath. I just saw the whole thing black out.
Can you light up the green light on the floor? You walk over by the light, other lights will show up too. Let us know that you're here by making those other lights show up. Don't feel it right now. If anyone's here, walk over by that green light on the floor. Look at that, now there's two green lights. Can you stand between the two of them?
There's a whole bunch of noises coming back here. Hey, it's just bathrooms. What's wrong with my room?
Watch the corner. Quartz. Hello?
Hello? Hello? What can we do for you? How old are you? What's your name?
This is ours right here, right?
Thank you for
allowing me up here. Thank you for talking with me if you did. Certainly appreciate it. I love the history of this place.
With the moon setting and the sun rising, and with my investigation and documentary coming to an end, I leave you with this. The Polish Cadets Center is truly a remarkable place, filled with both history and spiritual energy. Throughout my entire time there, it really didn't take long for any of the spirits there to make themselves known to myself and the other investigators. We use various pieces of equipment to help validate and show others what we are experiencing at the times that we believe we are communicating with those who have passed on. It's hard to say that a spirit is not communicating with us in one way or another when we are voicing our personal experiences.
Right off the bat, I'm starting to feel cold spots. I'm freezing.
And also showing the validation through our many pieces of equipment, such as fluctuation through the EMF fields, EVPs, and other personal senses. Unfortunately, spirits don't work on cue, but at the Polish Cadet Center, they certainly knew we were trying to communicate with them, and I am thankful that they communicated back and shared their stories and histories with us. A special thank you to the owners of the Polish Cadet Center for allowing us to spend the night researching the paranormal and for allowing me to document and share my experiences. From a variety of history to spiritual energy to a building used for recreational purposes and a family atmosphere, the Polish Cadet Center certainly has it all. Thank you for watching my documentary from the Polish Cadet Center.